Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a simple cottage or farmhouse. So let's start building. I do have here in the ground a sort of blueprint for how we're going to build. So I have these different color-coded things. Brown is going to be for oak logs. Lime green is going to be for dirt or grass blocks. The light gray is going to be for cobblestone or mossy cobblestone mixed in. And then the orange is going to be for oak slabs. So let's start in the middle and grab some of our supplies here. So on the screen, you're going to see a diagram of how these orange blocks are laid out. And we're actually going to be placing these flush with the ground. And instead of these orange wool, we are going to be placing top slabs of oak slabs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, and now that that's done, the next thing that we're going to do is remove just these three of the wool blocks. And in place of these three gray wool blocks, we're going to put 3 cobblestone in the ground. Now the rest of the foundation can stay as grass blocks or whatever you're building on. But for these 3, in case you want to make a path here, a path block would show the edge of the block that is in the ground here. So just to make it consistent, it's good to change that to cobble. So next, what we're going to do is we're actually going to use up all of our grass or dirt blocks, whichever one you choose, by placing them on top of where the lime wool is. All right, next we're going to take some spruce trapdoors, put 3 on the front here, 3 on the front here, and then on this, you're going to do this side, and then 4 on this side, and then 1 on the back, and repeat that on the opposite side. So you're wrapping these 2 around all the way with the trapdoors. And on these ones, it's going to have cobblestone on one side and a oak log on the other side. Okay, next we're going to lay our first layer of the foundation of cobblestone, and you can go all the way around on top of the light gray wool with cobblestone. Now, as you're doing this, I'm going to be mixing in some of the mossy cobblestone. That is up to you if you want to do the same. I would recommend you don't put any mossy where it's going to be hidden by another block like this. It's just no point. We're going to do here and here, but not in the middle, because this is where the door is going to be. And actually what you can do is you can grab your door and plop that down. So this is the front of the house. We're going to have our door right here. And the next thing that we can do is add the second layer. But before we add the second layer, I'm going to put the windows in. So if you line yourself up with the door, go straight to the back wall. You're going to want to put 1 cobblestone block here. To the left and right, you put down 1, 2, 3 glass panes. Then you find the center of these other short walls perpendicular to the back wall, and you put 2 glass panes, 1, 2, in the middle, 1, 2, because the wall is 4 length. All right, now that that's done, we can actually go on and keep building our cobblestone wall. Again, I'm going to be mixing in some of the mossy, a little bit here and there. And as we do this, we're going to continue to build up all the way up until we're finished with the cobblestone wall. So we can go 1 more, which will make this 3 here. And then we're going to want to go 1 more layer, but this layer, we are not going to go all the way to this front area here. So let's just start right here. And let's stop there for now. We will come back to use the rest of the cobblestone, but what we're going to do first is use up all of the oak logs. So in this, we're actually going to build on the final wool blocks in the ground, which are the brown ones. So in the front of the house, we're going to go up 3 blocks with oak logs. We're going to turn toward the other pillar and place down a oak stairs, and you can drop down. Do the same thing, 1, 2, 3. Turn towards the other pillar and put an oak stairs, and then connect the 2 with oak logs. So you're making this little arch shape here out of the oak logs. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side and on the opposite side, but for these are actually going to go up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oak stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oak stairs. And then take the logs across, which will be 6. And if we do the same thing here, we will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take them across with the final 6, and you should have 0 oak logs left. So now we have these arches done. So now we can actually start to finish the walls. What we're going to do is at the same level as the oak logs, we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, and then another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and then 2 in here. We can go to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here I got to use up my other mossy cobblestone as well. Let's go here, and so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. To do the roof, what I like to do is I like to just build on the front end, and we can do the sides too, to get the profile of the roof done, and then we can look at the rest of the roof later. So basically, this is going to be a simple straight peak, so we can add a oak stair this way. We can go up, do the same thing here, add one here. On the opposite side, you want to do the same thing, and we can even add one right there. Here's a little bit of a finicky part. What we're going to do first is we're going to put a cobblestone between these two stairs here. On top, we're going to put a slab, and this is going to be the profile of our roof. So we can go ahead and use this as a template. So now we're going to extend this by 1 block towards the front so that we have an overhang of the roof. And you just use the exact same block for everything. So stairs get stairs, slabs get slabs, and there we go. Now we have the overhang extended. Now we're going to put on this temporary block, we're going to take our oak stairs and put an upside down stairs. That's the finickiest part there. Now we can go back up and break that temporary block. So we do not need it there anymore. Now we're going to go under these stairs and we're going to put upside down stairs here and here and here and here. We have one last finishing touch, which is the oak fence gate. Just a little detail, and we're going to put it right here on this middle oak log, and that is the front. Moving off to the side, now everything that we do on this side, we are going to copy to the other side, so I'm going to just show you how to do it once on this side, and then we'll do it on the other side. You just copy the exact same thing. So for this one, it's going to go from the ground, 1, 2 oak logs, and then on the third oak log, put a stair. And then you're going to have nothing on the 4th oak logs. This oak log you don't touch, and then on the one right below it, there's these stairs, all right? So now from this stair here, we're actually going to place another stair here, and one on the opposite side. And then what we can start to do right here is put an upside down stair connecting that, just like that, so that we can put another stair here, and here as well, and then another upside down stair right here as well. And then slabs on top, just a couple bottom slabs on top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend the roof out. So we're going to put one stair here, extend that out. There is going to be a stair here, which looks a little bit weird. So there's a stair and a stair, but this is actually not part of the roof, is the secret here. Now above this stair is a plank, and on top of the plank, we will continue the roof just like this with this here, slab, slab, and then do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're going to come down here. We're going to extend this one out. We're going to continue stair stepping up onto this oak. And then here goes a plank. And then stair, stair. And I'm going to hop down and show you, because I know that that could be a little confusing. And then this is going to be the general shape. Now that that's finished, we can actually go underneath and we can fill in these with upside down stairs to make it look nice and filled in. And that is going to be our roof shape. But I'm going to go ahead and do this on the other side. Now, basically, all we have to do is connect the roof up. So easier to start on the back side, so we can come across and just connect all of these straight across. So now for the front part, it's going to be the same thing, but to start, I want to take just this lowermost roof and bring it all the way out and then you'll see that these connect here in this corner. So these are going to connect, and it's going to wrap around and meet up with this roof. And then the next step up is going to actually do the same thing. This roof is going to connect all the way over. And you know, when I said, I think these cobblestones go in these corners, I was wrong. And to show you again, basically you are going to extend this out, and then this corner will get connected up. And then you're going to extend this out here from this one. Just continue it through the log. And then connect it to this roof here. And then this one is a plank, so it goes through the roof as a plank. So it's 2 stairs, 1, 2, and then a plank. And you can actually connect this plank all the way across, just like that. Now on top of the plank, you get to put the stairs. And all we have to do is connect this to the other front roof. So this just goes straight across. On the other side, straight across. And then top slab. All right, found my slab, and there it goes. Now, we're gonna head inside, and straight from the door, right to the back wall, what we're going to do is set down a blast furnace. And on top of the blast furnace, we have 2 cobblestone walls. And on top of that, we have 1 cobblestone block. Now we can work on the second floor. So we're gonna take our spruce slabs, and basically right under the oak, we're going to put our top slabs of spruce. And that's going to go all along this wall, back wall here, and then all the way across here. And around here, now this is the part where we're gonna take a breather. On this block here, we're going to skip this block, and we're gonna skip this block. Fill in the rest. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a temporary block, put it here, not the one next to the wall. We're gonna grab our spruce stairs, line our backs up against the wall, look at the temporary block, and put an upside down stairs here. Take away our temporary block, and grab our spruce trap doors. Again, we're gonna line up right under the stairs, back to the wall, crouch, jump, and place a trapdoor. Do the same thing again. Now we're gonna stand next to the stairs, right up in the corner there, back to the wall, look at the very corner of this while crouching, and place the final trapdoor. That will allow us to open up the trapdoors, and this is going to be what we place our ladders on. So we're gonna grab our ladders, make sure you crouch, and place your ladders here. What we're gonna do next is, first of all, we can place down the remainder of our oak stairs here on the top by going upside down stairs on this side, and across here, and across here. Now, right above the cobblestone, we're gonna not place a block. And right above here, we're gonna break this block and reclaim one of our stairs for this. Okay, found my stair. Now we're gonna grab a cobblestone block, place it here where we had the 2 stairs here. And right between these 2, we're going to place a wall block. And then while we're up here, we can place a couple lanterns. So as we come up, we can put one in this corner and one in the opposite corner, and that gets a nice distribution of light. And let's head back down because the upstairs is finished. And let's finish this area right here. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is grab our cobblestone stairs, and we're going to put upside down stairs here and here. And the biggest reason for that is to cover up this block. This is part of the roof, so we cannot delete it. We're gonna grab our 2 cobblestone slabs. This one goes between these 2, and this one is a little bit trickier. It's actually going to go on this block right above the other one. And the reason we do that is because when we fill in this with cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, we can hang a lantern from here, and it's recessed. Very nice. We're gonna head back up to the roof, and we're going to finish off the entire building. And all that will be left is some interior decorating. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cobblestone blocks and go up 3, and on top of that, put the wall, and that is our chimney finished. The final thing to do is to add the decoration of leaves, and I honestly think that this is the most important step of the whole build because this really transforms it. I'm going to do my best to explain how to do this, but this is kind of a learned skill. I'm not even the best at it, but you want it to look like all of these leaves are vines kind of growing down. One thing that I like to start doing is I'll pick like a track, and I want the leaves to come down through this crack here. So I'm going to go in the corner here, kind of have it turn a little bit, come up this way. And one tip that I do have for you is we have bottom slabs here. So if we were try to place a leaf here, it would look very bad. This is floating and it's not the right look. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm actually going to destroy this slab and I'm going to put a leaf in its place. From the ground, you would never know that there isn't a slab here. Your eye will just continue the roof line throughout, and it looks like there's a leaf slab on top of it instead, and it's a really nice effect. All right, I'm going to continue this on here, add a couple here, and I'm just trying to imagine how would these vines grow down and around here. So I'm going to have this one go down here, off to the side a little bit here, and then all the way down. I'm going to have it hanging down, and that looks good to me. One tip that I'll give you as we go back to the front corner where we first had the leaves coming down, I don't like when it's just a corner of a block touching a corner of a block. It doesn't look like they're actually connected. So I like to have at least one edge connected instead. So I'm going to zigzag this up. If you have this full edge here, I think that that's totally fine. But when it's one corner, I personally find it to look a little bit goofy. Another thing that this kind of, when I'm looking at it, it's kind of too much of a right angle. So I'd like to soften that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here instead, and I'm going to have it zigzag kind of this way. And I think that looks a lot better. I don't want it to be too many blocks in one direction to make it like a long, sharp angle. So I would probably say 3 blocks is too many there. And I think that this is going to be sufficient. And I think that's fine. And that's the house built, guys. It's as simple as that. Very easy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to see more of this kind of content. If you have any questions, problems with the build, or anything else, leave that down in the comments below and I will be sure to answer you. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Have a great day or night. Be safe. I love you all, and I will see you next time.